What kind of yoga do you practice?
What kind of yoga do you practice? I have no personality. So I found Jivamukti Yoga a little bit by accident, if you believe in accidents. My mom had been convincing me to go to yoga for years. And like with most things mom suggests, I completely ignored her. One day I was looking for something to supplement my dance classes and looking for something to help me with my flexibility and mobility. And because I lived right around the corner from Jivamukti, it just happened to be the first place I walked into. It really was the exact right place for me. I mean, that first class, it wasn't boring like I was afraid it was going to be. They were playing really cool music and talking about philosophy. Having always been interested in philosophy, I thought that was really cool. And it certainly left an impression on me because I didn't stop going to yoga every single morning until I basically went to teacher training. My experience was probably a little bit unique. And about 2 weeks before teacher training, I quit my job. I went to teacher training with sort of nothing on the other end to come back to except to try my hand at teaching. And from there, it just kind of unfolded. What I discovered is that I love teaching. Since teacher training, I've been teaching just over 10 years. There's something about creating the classroom as a learning environment that resonated with me immediately. And in particular, I love sharing the discoveries that I've made in my practice or in my philosophical study. And I love those moments when students have their own insights and their own realizations. And those transformative moments really make teaching fun for me.
So what is one message you have for your students?
One? I only get one? Be serious about doing your practice, but practice with a sense of humor. Be serious about doing your practice, but practice with a sense of humor. Be serious about doing your practice, but practice with a sense of humor. So one of the things that I enjoy in my own practice and I like to bring to the classroom and bring to my sequences is I actually like deconstructing a very difficult pose or a really challenging sequence. And I like to sort of break it down and then build it up, investigating how each part fits together and how you can sort of build the pieces to sort of lead to something that you maybe thought you couldn't do before or that challenges your sense of what you thought was possible. If you've never taken a Jivamukti yoga class before, you'll find that it's a really all-encompassing sort of experience. You have music, you have meditation, you have movement, the asanas, the physical poses. You have study of the ancient yoga texts, and you have focus on compassionate living. Like, how do we bring these teachings into our modern day lifestyle? And so you really get this full experience when you go to a Jivamukti yoga class, which is something that I think every student can find value in. I mean, it's literally a holistic practice. Meditation was helping me manage my habitual thinking and my anxious thoughts. The physical practice was changing my body. I was getting stronger. And the philosophy was also sort of changing how I thought about my life and how I thought about my relationships. And specifically, I found that I wanted to get back to a sense of social activism and being more involved in my community and in the larger community of the planet. So yoga completely transformed my life in all aspects. And I guess if you're ready for a big transformation, then dive in.